Hi, thanks so much for joining the Studer Group Insight. I'm Penelope, and I'm an accountability expert with the Studer Group. I've traveled the country for 6+ years implementing our objective, weighted accountability system for leader evaluations. One of the things we know to be true, and you likely know it as well, the better we align the evaluation, the better outcome we can expect to achieve. It's that simple. If leaders are accountable for results, and they have skin in the game to improve those results in order to get a good evaluation in the organization, they're ultimately going to align their training, their skill set, and their behaviors in order to achieve those. Many of you have been quite nimble in the last few years in terms of HCAHPS and preparing for what's coming with reimbursement in this performance period that we're actually in right now. Goal setting, we feel, is no different. We think you've looked at improved tactics, you've looked at improved training. We think you need to look at improving the evaluation so that leaders are accountable to move those results there. We can't continue to set goals the same way that we have in order to maximize our impact for our patients and our reimbursement as well. So today, if you walk away with a few things, we're going to drill very specifically into HCAHPS goal setting. What we want you to know is that aligning the evaluation for leaders so that they have skin in the game to move HCAHPS results is a really important thing and where we're seeing a lot of our organizations go. Secondly, all composites are created equal. Nurse communication counts the same as discharge communication and instructions. That's important, and we'll talk about how to set up the evaluation to set you up for success there. Lastly, cascading and weighting the goals within this parameter is very, very important. So we'll give you some very good tips on how we are seeing organizations across the country do that. Before I drill specifically into HCAHPS, we want to just talk about the evaluation as a whole and some things that we know to be true through our work around the country. Objective weighted evals for leaders are absolutely paramount in terms of achieving your outcomes, but not just achieving them, sustaining them. So when you look at, could I get a good evaluation and still be a poor performer? We have to have outcomes-based leader evals. In my work, I talk with organizations a lot that say, we do have measures, and then they'll say, well, they only count for 50%, or they only count for 30%. We have 30% on departmental outcomes. What we see is that outcomes have to be the first and foremost, heaviest weighted part of the evaluation. If not 100%, at least 75%. That can be across your key result areas. So evaluations, likely no two are alike. If you have goals across quality, so you have your clinical outcomes for certain areas, finance, people, your engagement of your staff are critical, of course.